Hey everybody, welcome back to RBL Weekly. I've got some special guests in the house. This is the man who started this gangster shit. That's Kenny Lion.
Oh shit! What up? Shit!
12 years ago, on this guy's birthday, we started this thing called Roast Battle, and he voluntarily whooped somebody's ass. Verbally, we couldn't do it physically because we were going to get shut down, and this is the reason why. This guy was underage. He turned 21 12 years ago. He's 33 now.
Whoa.
He's aged out of Hollywood, but he's good out here in the Valley. So, Kenny, what up?
What up, y'all? See, I wasn't lying to all you motherfucking hating ass open micers, all right? I was not lying. Y'all thought I was cracked out of my mind. Y'all thought I was on a psychosis, all right? I was not lying. I said the truth. I've been saying that was the truth. So, in your motherfucking faces, man.
That is, if you got, I mean, if you think about it, that is kind of got to, like, imagine moving to LA and going to an open mic, and then you meet Kenny Lion, and then he's like, I invented roast battle, and then you're like, all right, whatever, yeah.
I was there when Renee Vaca first started, all right? I was naked at the damn Yoo-Hoo room. He was there. He was not this fucking goddamn Instagram superstar that he is now, but it's fucked up, y'all. We was before y'all. Man, all these knockoff shows, comic bullshit, comic wars, motherfucking Los bullshit, Los Digits bullshit, all them motherfuckers. Y'all ain't the real roast battle. This is the real roast battle, all right? Y'all was scared of this shit, man. I can't believe y'all held me back so many years, kicked me out, banned me, didn't let me in, man. And y'all don't even know me, man. The fuck, dog? Shit.
This is going to be the greatest episode we've ever done.
This is a Soulja Boy episode right here. Drake!
All the flows, all the beats, all the punchlines.
The beats. Wow. Shout out Tommy. Tommy, I'm still friends with you on Facebook, Tommy. We still friends with you. I'm friends on Facebook, Tommy. Shout out Tommy Morris, the best talent booker. All right, Tommy passed him. Shit.
That doesn't make him great. But all right. I will say, the champ is also here, Frank Castillo. Roast Battle Season 2, War of Words on Paramount Plus right now. Paramount Global, I don't even know what it's called anymore. It's on there, hopefully. But Frank won the second season.
I do want to point out I was always nice to Kenny Lion. You always got to be nice to the kid who could stab you at the open mic.
I was going to say, I was like, are you just being nice to the school shooter right now?
100%. I was like, all right, dude.
Man, Frank, Hormoz, all the old school motherfuckers. Goddamn PDC, man. Shout out to PDC. Miss you, dog. Remember when PDC was fucking roasting? Man, PDC wasn't even a fucking open micer. He was roasting. That shit was, it was so much fun, bro.
I'm not going to lie. I do miss PDC in the back of the Sacred Ground.
People are not going to love that we've turned into No Jumper. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Or extra in the back, off the back.
No, this bro jumper, dude.
This is roast jumper. Shoot. All right. Yeah, Pierre Cornacione. He's got a new baby. Shout out his new baby. And shout out Pat Barker for having another baby, everybody. You know, taking a little leave, having a little baby, raising a family, you know.
Pat Regan, he's also a daddy. Shout out to Pat Regan. Sorry for all the animosity, all the toxicity, man. Hope you're doing well, dude. You know.
Is he okay?
Yeah. You know,
all right, good. All right. Pat Reed. I mean, there's so many old. If you haven't been involved in Roast Battle for at least the first, let's say 6 months to, let's go 12 months. The first year of Roast Battle, I mean, like that was Kenny's domain. I mean, really, it was this open mic that I had no idea he was too young. He was just cool. He was like, you ever see the movie Kids? He was one of those. Like, I thought he had HIV. So I was like, all right, we're just harboring a foster kid who may die in a few months. And I didn't know he was underage. And then there was a door guy there named Josh Martin. Very funny guy.
Married?
Married now.
Now married, yeah.
Shout out Josh.
I didn't get invited, but okay. I thought we was something, bruh.
You guys are linked.
Right? We had something.
Dude, I just imagine Kenny Lion showing up to Josh Martin's wedding. Yeah, same outfit.
Bring back the patio mic. Fucking Josh had that patio mic.
patio mic was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous because Kenny did live in the parking lot, so that's why he loved it. He's like, finally, I can wake up, I can go to the gym, I can do a mic, and I can go back out in the parking lot and fall asleep. Why were you living in the parking lot?
Man, I was sleeping in Mugzilla's car, man. You know, thankfully I accomplished the goal. I got my Section 8. Shout out to all the LA motherfucking housing authority. Thank you so much for giving me a house to live in and pursuing comedy full time. My rent is $50 motherfucking dollars. Let's go. And this would have never been able if I hadn't seen it to believe it. R.I.P. Jim. I know everybody hates him too. Okay, y'all ate the cupcake on your own fucking risk, all right? Y'all ate that shit. Nobody was just...
Let me explain.
Be a guide or a legend for all of these.
Yo, dog, this is...
So break down Mugzilla and then Jim.
So, all right, so Mugzilla is was he a vet or what was he? Just a crazy homeless guy?
Nah, he's a veteran.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's a veteran. And he would just show up at the open mics and he'd just scream at everybody and he truly was like the boogeyman, but it's so fucking funny. Jim... I don't know. I mean, Jim just was like a walking LSD trip. And I remember he got in trouble because everyone was at an open mic. I think it was someone's birthday, and he brought cakes laced with THC, and he didn't tell anyone, so people ate the cupcakes, and then everyone started tripping, and then everyone got really mad at Jim and banned him from everywhere. And then I remember someone was like, yeah, my dad's got a federal job, and he ate one of those cupcakes, and he didn't know. And I don't know why, but that made me laugh so fucking hard, because it's like, why do you go to, one, obviously don't do that, but don't go to an open mic and just eat cupcakes from Jim.
And he grew that weed in his apartment, all right? I watered those plants, all right? That's why you guys got so high.
There was love in there.
There was love in them shits, man.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
I told you this is going to be a special episode. This drops, this is now, Wednesday, August 13th? Yeah. Kenny Lion, the champ Frank. Frank's going to Tokyo to battle in the Legends Tokyo Roast Fest, their 4th edition of the Roast Fest, or 3rd edition, one of those. But you're going over there to battle all the legends out there. Mike Lawrence, Ryan Nesson, I think Paige is out there.
Yeah.
Arigato.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this countdown. So you guys know how this works, right? We're just going to break down some battles. We've got, I don't know, we're going to have 41 plus cities. Right now we've got about 16 in the league. So we're going to break down 7 battles. Are you ready for this?
Boone Chakalaka, we miss you, dog. We miss you, Boone.
Rest in power, rest in prices, because you still owe me money. All right. Battle 7. I'm excited about this one. This is Austin, Texas, the home of the buzzword, the mecca of comedy right now. And welcome back, Colin O'Meara. I haven't seen you in a minute. His first appearance this season of Roast Battle in the league. He's 2-1 this season. He's battling Freddy Dolis, his second appearance on the countdown. He's 2-2. Let's get into it, man. This is Austin. This is Colin O'Meara versus Freddy Dolis. Let's roast.
Ready for your second battle? Let's get a battle chant going. Battle, battle, battle. Freddy Dolis, Colin O'Meara, let's roast.
Freddy looks like a Ninja Turtle that was born in the sewers of Flint, Michigan. Yo, what's up? My name's Othello.
Thank you, Vinny G. I hit my wife again. Colin's a barber. He's a good barber. Every time he gives a haircut, he gives his clients $40. Because that's how much he typically pays for head. So.
Take your hat off real quick.
Colin did this.
That's not true. God did that. God did that.
Colin took my hairline. Let that be known. Colin took my hairline.
DJ Khaled.
I feel like every time Freddy farts, he goes, "Excuse me, I've passed gas."
Oh man. Vinny. Vinny actually has been inside a lot of women because he looks like a douche. Actually, it's funny because he's pretty dirty. After sex, he yells, "The crabs are here! The crabs are here!" All right,
it's chlamydia, actually, dickhead.
He looks like the guy from Jersey Shore.
Yeah. Wow. Freddy's a nerdy black guy. When he abandons his kid, he's gonna tell him that he's going to the store to get a pack of Pokemon cards. Please be Rayquaza.
I got a good pack. Colin looks like he carries a butter knife switchblade. He looks like he circles high school parking lots like, I know she's cheating on me. I know. I know.
You look like you just carry a butter knife in case there's butter. Speaking of which, he told me he's from Virginia, but honey, he ain't slim.
Wow. That was so bad.
That was for me. That
Oh
was
man,
for me.
you could have did that in Palestine and Israel would have liked you. That would have been nice.
What's going on there?
That was a bomb.
I haven't read the paper. Amy?
Yeah. A lot of people know that Colin's dad killed himself. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know that he left a suicide note. I have it here.
Oh shit, bringing out the notes.
No, you didn't write it. It says, Mamma mia. They found out I'm Irish.
Yeah. No, I don't have a dad. It's another reason why I'm blacker than you.
Oh, damn.
Except the gun my dad used was registered, so never mind.
You don't have a dad. My dad's right there.
No.
So.
I can't see it.
My dad's actually here.
No, Freddy told me he's actually a sign language interpreter. Hey, Freddy, interpret this, dickhead.
Colin proposed to his girlfriend with a meatball. Colin cut his hair. It used to be real greasy. He cut it because he was tired of changing the oil in his hair every 3,000 steps.
You could use 3,000 steps.
Bitch.
And the girlfriend.
Hell yeah, guys. Give it up for these guys. There we go.
Give it up for those guys. Colin O'Mara's first appearance this season on the podcast. 2-1 on the season, and my boy Freddy Dolis bringing his pops there to hear jokes about how they're not very black from a very, very, very white man.
Yeah, it is. It's they both sound like their voices should switch.
Yeah, but Colin really, I mean, that was fun. I mean, Freddy's a big target. He is fun. He does look like Michelangelo or Donatello or any of the the Ninja Turtles. So that was it's a hell of a reference. It's a hell of a spot on reference. I'm going to dig with you too before I get into some technical jargon about what happened with Austin last week. But Kenny, you've never broken down a battle in your life. I want to hear how you want to break down Colin and Freddy. They're friends. That's his barber.
Oh shit, yeah. The black guy looked like if Pharrell was a milk dud or something with the BBC. I like the trucker hat. It looked cool.
BBC, like
The Billionaire Boys Club.
Moses. Whoa, Moses.
Yes, sir.
I see. I was thinking British Broadcasting Corporation. Wow, that was
Let God
good.
sort them out.
Dog, we both watch way too much
I love
porn.
Pusha T. I love Pusha T.
Yeah, I was thinking BBL. I was like, does he mean BBL? Like his head's too thick or something? I don't know. I was like, all right, that was good. So that's all you got from that. Did you like Colin? I thought, did you appreciate Colin's black jokes, his race jokes? I mean, honestly, it's brave to do that. He knew his dad was there,
Right.
right? I think everybody knows Freddy, and Freddy. Freddy's one of the black guys out there doing that. So obviously they must Freddy must know this guy, and clearly that's he knows him well because that's his father. What do you think about that?
It's insane how this dude brought his dad to this, very intense roast battle. These guys are going at each other. I really like the Pokemon thing. Rayquaza shit was dope too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But the back and forth, they're getting the groove in. Looks like they're just like getting started with their career in the roast battle shit. So good luck to both of them and shit.
All right.
Right.
How about Well, we'll do the Kenny Lion scale. A 10 being a lion and a 0 being a penguin. Right. So what do you like?
Who do I prefer?
Give me a scale. Like, 1 out of 10.
It was a 7. It could have got a little more entertaining, but they're gonna get better as they go. So.
Nice. See, that's the Godfather right there. It's the first roast battle in history. Kenneth H. Lion, everybody.
Took 10 years, all right? Unlike all y'all just becoming goddamn judges out of the fucking woodwork, all right? Y'all haven't even battled twice and y'all judging.
It's my fault, Kenny. Right? It's my fault. It's really late. It's hard to pay really famous people that late. Go ahead, Frank. Yeah. What you like about this battle?
I liked the battle. It did definitely feel like they were both trying to get their feet underneath them. Both of them had a few flubs each. I did like the swings that they were taking. Like, what's his name? What was there was one that what's his name did that we both just laughed at, where it was just like, that
Colum?
was ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's from Virginia, but he ain't slim.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, God damn it.
Colum has one of those every battle. He's gonna sing. He's gonna do a really, really, really far out reference with kind of like he's wild. He
seems like the guy like that grew up in the hood that takes like ballet, but no one knows. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, oh, this guy, what? This dude does drama in the page. He's like, yeah, but I also shoot people.
Light Skin Swan.
Yeah, Light Skin Swan.
It's Colum O'Meara. That's your new Colum Light Skin Swan.
Light Skin Swan. I think that's the nickname. Light Skin Swan.
Light Skin Swan. What? But these cats out there in Austin. You're out in Austin like once a month. You know what I mean? You hang out there. You get a lot of spots out there. What do you think about Freddy's and Colin's style when it comes to roast battle?
I like their style in Austin because it is different. I see a lot of guys in Austin just go up and they're just like, oh, look at this fat fucking retard, and you're like, all right, I get it, and it smashes out there, which is fine. But it's like I like Colin because the same thing we said, where it's like he'll sing, he'll dance, he'll try something weird, even if it doesn't work. I like that out there because at least he's trying something different. And then even with Freddy when he pulled out the note. You know what I mean? Where it was just like, Mamma Mia. It's like
that was great.
Weird little shit like that that's kind of out of the box is interesting to me. Because I think a lot of it is because we've just seen we've been doing this for so long. I just see so many roast things. So when someone does something just different, or even tries, even if it's just a little bit creative, I'm into that.
Yeah. You've come so many times.
Yeah, I've come so many times.
Like, do something different. You know what I mean? Like, bring an octopus out or something, right?
Yeah, they haven't done like the crazy stuff like painting their skin color like white or some shit like that. Or
Kenny wants blackface.
The crazy intros,
crazy.
They haven't done
we used to go crazy. Yeah,
the intros used to go hard as fuck.
You remember when people couldn't follow their intros?
Yes, I do remember that. Everybody, they put I remember even guys be like, well, I put so much into the intro. I'm just like, what do you think this show is about?
Yeah,
you did all that just to get punched in the face and called a homophobic slur like 8 times. You did a lot of jokes back then.
When Deontay, he's like, oh man, the costume, man, it fucked up my legs.
We had a lot of fun back in the day.
Yeah.
Jesus, Kenny. All right, let me get into this thing. Hold on here. So I know a lot of you guys are doing about the scoring here. So if you didn't hear about it, I know Josh Means posted it, but Austin was disqualified last week. Austin's 4th place battle last week was disqualified. And Scotland's battle moved up from 8th place to 7th. And 7 to 5 moved up as well. Dean Coughlin versus Brendan Fox. Just check out Josh Means' page on Instagram. He'll explain the whole thing, what happened. Evidently, Austin put in a battle that was 3 months old. 2 months old. You only get about 28 days, okay? You can't be putting in hot battles like 2 months ago. You got to remember that. We understand that, a few of our people have, been away, but we know the rules here, and you can't slip past the rules, all right? Just because, guys that are running this thing are drug addicts doesn't mean that you can fucking get past people like us, okay? Anyway, number 6. We're excited about this. Well, let's talk about that actually, because I know that the intro thing is funny to me because it's such a regional thing, and I know that back in the day that New York hated that about LA.
Yeah,
because we were so about the pageantry and about the intro that we never had any punchlines to back it up.
But we the originals, so fuck them. All right, who gives a fuck what you think? Okay, with your chopped cheese and your Aki way. Who gives a fuck what the fuck y'all think? All right, y'all the fakes, we the real. Shit. We was all about entertainment, man. We at the Comedy Store, all right? Entertainment, all right? Thespian shit, all right? Y'all wouldn't understand with your fucking snow all the fucking time. Fuck them, man.
Number 6 battle. Speaking of snow, Denver. I'm excited to see these two humans. Jake the Pizza, haven't seen in a while. It's his second appearance on the roast battle. 2-4. Woo! Under 500 this season. Number 37 in the preseason rankings. Going up against them. Undefeated this year. 4-0. Second roast battle league appearance this season. Liv Carter. Have fun. Them, him. Let's roast.
Hey everybody, this is Liv. Liv is short for the Liver King. You might not be able to tell. Liv is currently transitioning, but it's kind of hard to tell which way. Based on the haircut, I'd guess you're becoming a miniature schnauzer.
This fucking guy. Guys, this is Jake the Pizza. Jake, thanks for taking a break from baiting and gooning to be here. You know you gotta get back to that goon maxing after this. Does anyone else feel like this roast battle could have been settled over a nice game of chess?
This is like a Silver Lake roast battle, bro.
Man, what can I say about Liv that hasn't already been written into the Florida Constitution? Liv, you look like Clark Kent if he turned into Chicken Noodle Superman. You Campbell soup ass bitch.
Oh, nice.
You guys are hooting and hollering for Campbell's soup ass bitch. Have the battles been that bad all night? This is what's happening. Jake, thanks for being here. I know you got to get back to buying a katana at the mall. Pretty cool. Jake's dad is actually a karate sensei. His mom is an accountant, so Jake was actually the first child conceived via hand job. Medical miracle.
My mom studied the blade too.
Oh, the blade.
A few years back, Liv was hospitalized after he crashed a Lime scooter, landing himself in the Guinness Book of World Records for gayest suicide attempt.
Ah, that's great.
That's so good.
I think I can top it.
That's funny. That's funny.
Jake, I know that you've got to get back to committing a series of Lover's Lane murders after this. This battle actually got pushed back a week because Jake got strep throat. It was pretty bad. The doctor asked him why he waited so long to come in, and he said, "I thought having a bunch of white shit in the back of your throat was normal."
Oh.
Is it not?
Someone burped here. Someone burped. Someone fucking belched.
Liv used to be a lonely child in Mississippi. So instead of imaginary friends, he played with his imaginary slaves. You think I wanted to do that joke?
Oh, hell.
I don't know why I told you that, honestly. You guys took that really seriously. That was great.
That was a really good joke.
This Hardy Boys villain is Jake. This motherfucker looks like he got stood up by Nancy Drew.
Oh.
Jake, I want to thank you for coming out. I know that you sacrificed a lot to be here. Do you guys know how many forums are just unmoderated right now? They're running wild.
Liv used to work for Jimmy John's.
Still do.
Liv still works for Jimmy John's.
Thank you.
The perfect job for somebody that's disappointed by their meat.
What having a nutsack will do to a motherfucker. This is bullshit. Jake, if you're here, who's glaring across the dance floor at the prom queen with burning, seething rage? Jake actually went to Virginia Tech. He was a real big shot on campus. Come on. You guys are too young. That's great. Thank you, Mo. I'm also 1,000 years old. Jake went to Virginia Tech. He didn't do any shooting there. He did have the first attempted school shooting with a gun made out of Connects, which is pretty cool.
It was a very polite battle.
Yeah, that was as Kenny said during that battle, a very Silver Lake, East Side LA type battle. Not East LA, East Side LA, very hipstery battle. I'm going to just get into you with this one. This is fun for me because these guys do that thing that Frank was kind of talking about with the last battle, which is incorporating something silly into a lot of the buzzword heavy stuff that we do. Like, a lot of this stuff is polarizing and taboo. We're talking about race. We're talking about gender. We're playing with slurs a little bit here. So it's fun to see something that light with there's clearly Jake who looks like a serial killer, and there's clearly Liv who, what is that?
Yeah, they're hesitating. They're holding back, and for whatever reason, maybe they don't want to piss off their scene. Maybe they don't want to come off too hard. But y'all got to think about what the public wants, man. Fuck whatever the community. All right, we want the blood. We want the goddamn mean jokes. All right, that's what brings you guys together. You guys going hard on each other.
Yeah. Liv looks like Jesse Eisenberg transitioning into Seth Green. I mean, like, and then transitioning into a man and then making fun of the nutsack. I just think that is so funny. And this is why Liv is 4-0 out there. And I apologize about mispronouncing the pronouns. You're one of us now. You're him. All right. Welcome to Big Dog Crew. Welcome to Man Shit. Welcome to having all the privileges. Welcome to the $1 more an hour, Liv. Congratulations.
What are the pronouns?
I think it's him.
He's crushing. So it was, I liked it too, because it was like, you could tell when they first started, they both were like, right, and then the first joke started to hit, then they're like, all right, time to fucking, and then they kind of dialed in. And what was really funny was the slave joke to me made me laugh. And then everyone got uptight, and even Liv tagged that other person's joke up, which in my eyes still made it better. And then it was just funny to them to also just be like, oh, you guys didn't give that any credit.
Yeah. No, it was very smarmy, very coffee house roast battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys like immigrants?
Yeah. I felt like I should have watched this battle over a nice warm matcha.
What I would think is, let's just say one of you guys flew out over here and wanted a roast battle on one of these little dingy spots. Hey, you're going up against these rough little pit bulls out here, all right? They're growling, they're biting, they're barking. You guys might want to get a little hard on the punchlines, okay? Just take the gloves off. Fuck it.
I thought you were going to say hard R.
Hey, we started with N-word pass, all right? The first one, and I was the one that used the first N-word, okay? So I don't know about...
A lot of barriers being broken. A lot of barriers were broken that year.
Let the record stand, all right?
I remember
we were supposed to start with the N-word, and I used it immediately, all right?
I can't remember the exact moment, but I remember it was you, me, we were getting yelled at by a comic. I'm not going to say who. And then they pointed at...
I'll tell everybody who it was. It was Guy Torrey. Guy Torrey, we were being praised by a blog, right? It was becoming this new comedy blog, right? In the urban space. Urban is a code name for black. So it was this black comedy blog, and they were talking about this new, cool this roast battle, right? And then Guy Torrey, because he was reading this new blog because it's about black people, was like he congratulated us, right? Mm. And it's on Tuesday. It's back when Tripping on Tuesday was there, Sunset on Tuesday, whatever.
Before the murder.
Yeah, before. Had a lot of things happen for
People die over this shit.
My favorite was being yelled at, and then he looks at you, he's like, "How would you feel if that guy called this guy Middle Eastern?" And the whole time I'm like, "Guys, I'm Mexican." Like, what are you talking about?
He had me up against a wall. He's like, "Yeah, you got all these people, this guy's clearly Indian," and he called him. He's clearly Mexican. He called him Indian. Whatever it was insane. But I'm just glad he didn't hit me. Guy Torrey's he's like Black Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Black Rogan.
Yeah, Black Rogan. Guy Tori. Anyway, that was To Pizza. Welcome back to Pizza. Second appearance on the podcast. Liv Carter still going strong, 4-0. Second appearance on the Roast Battle podcast this season. Let's get into number 5. It's a wild card. This was at the All-Star game. This was a fun one. I know both these cats. Another Denver appearance. Nate Maloof, first appearance on the podcast, 8-2 on the season, battling the current champion in Cleveland, Pope. He's 6-1. His third appearance this season on the podcast. I think you're gonna like this one, Frank. Let's roast.
This is good. It's good to be up against Mr. T's left nut. Pope's got a face only a mother could love, guys. It's because his dad got deported. This is true. I don't know why Can we get the Aurora Police Department in here?
Okay. No, I've seen this episode. This is the one where Chris Griffin's a bisexual comedian. No, it's one of my favorites. No. See, I don't want to be mean to Nate because he's just gonna jerk off to it later. Yeah. I'm battling one of them greedy bisexuals. Nate's so greedy, he looks like he judged buffets by the size of their plates. You gotta go to the one on 53rd, they got their dime at about 0.3 miles.
Pope's so dumb. He thinks we planned that. No.
I've seen this. I love this guy.
Pope looks like a Ninja Turtle and he can't make a woman come, but someday he'll figure out the secret of the ooze. All right, that was for the big Ninja Turtle fans in the crowd. Where were you guys when I said the joke?
That shit was crazy. Nate's a talented artist. All right, wait, I misspoke. He's an artist. Yeah, he had one of his dream jobs for a bisexual. He used to work at a dildo factory. He was a sculptor, but he got fired for licking his fingers.
Pope can't eat pussy unless it's shaved or else he'll get stuck. Pope is straight, but he is Caribbean, so he'll let you put your meat in his mouth. You just got to jerk it a little bit first.
Let me get some of that jerk sauce right now, actually. Look at him. Look at this nigga. Why did that kill? You look funny. That's crazy. He's a rapper, and he's never met his dad. My culture is not your costume. That's crazy. It's funny how, how do I put this politely? Hey, I knew his dad was Irish because his dad left his family without saying goodbye.
All right.
Mine didn't get recorded.
All right. Take a while.
I could call mine on FaceTime right now. What you can do?
Arizona prison system. He's somewhere. That's not important.
Write him a letter, dog.
He doesn't write back. It's Pope. You look like you chew on Swisher Sweets. I'm sorry, Pope. You look like a chewed on Swisher Sweet.
Should have started with that one, man.
You built like someone took the Hubba Bubba tape and just put it all in their mouth at once. That's insane. Nate's mom is Lebanese, which means his family's from Lebanon. But Nate's so fat, he's from Lebanon. Nom, 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 nom.
I've heard that one
fat
before.
Bitch.
Last joke.
Pope, he said that one of the greatest impact, the most impactful thing from his childhood was losing his grandmother to cancer. Officer Cancer didn't even get suspended from the force. He's chief now.
Don't make it weird. My grandma would have loved that joke. That's a good one. In his own words, he went to East High School where there was a lot of yeah, and he still graduated a virgin. That's crazy.
that was great.
Yo, keep it going for Pope from Cleveland. Nate Maloof from Denver. Maloof was on fire. Nate Maloof from Denver. Pope, the champ from Cleveland. That was a lot of fun, man. Those two are future stars. Nate Maloof has got this Tom Goss with hair vibe, like long hair. You know what I mean? And then Pope has got like a kid who like watched a lot of roast battles as a youth and just kind of grew into it. He just reminds me of like Barry Montoya, because he was like he was always something like I watched it in middle school and high school. And like you can kind of tell the kids who watched it through like their youth and like formulated these jokes, so they're really natural at it. I don't know.
Question:
he's got that.
How
about
does
it.
Barry say all this stuff, and he's booked on all these shows, and I'm not? How are y'all putting Barry on all the shows and not me? I'm just like, how the fuck?
Kenny, we talked about this before. You are booked at. You are banned at every club. I can't. There's nothing I can do.
Kenny, why are you banned at every club?
After this video, if y'all don't book me, y'all the haters, man. That's just fucking.
Kenny would get naked on stage and also pull knives on these guys.
It happens. The climate was different back then, dog.
This is like a year ago.
Shit.
That was Nate Maloof and Pope from Cleveland. Frank, break this down. What you think about that? Actually, Kenny, go back into that. What you think about that battle?
I think they started a little too fast. The crowd was like listening to everything that was coming out of their mouth, and he came in a little too hard, too fast.
Who, Pope or Maloof?
The Maloof guy started it, and I felt like he could have like went a little more smooth with it. Like set up the who, what, when, and where, and all that shit, and then throw the punch. Cause I've been kind of like doing it on my own a little bit by myself, and
shadowboxing.
Yeah. I find that. In the beginning, you kind of want to go a little easy. You don't want to go too hard, just because it could go over people's head and all that shit. So maybe he said a really great one. He said, you look like you chew the Swisher Sweet. You look like a chewed Swisher Sweet. That one was, I think, had more words to it than the one he started with.
So you're saying less is more to start out with?
No, you should start out with words that are gonna like paint the picture instead of just like throwing the roast. Just so that you kind of like leave an impression in their heads or whatever. I don't know.
What's your style?
I think that you should go in there smooth. Like you want to make it look and sound like as if it's the first time you're saying it, right? Like that's what makes people impressed about all that shit. But if you're like having a joke already in the back of your mind, you're gonna throw it. It might not have any connection to what was said before or something like that.
Yeah.
So having like a thematic through line with all your jokes.
Like a synchronicity, but also with the jokes that you're going to say and with what's being said as well. Like, just because it just shows the wit, the whatever.
Well said. Frank?
Yeah, that one was good. I liked it. What was the gentleman on the right? That's the guy from Cleveland?
Yeah. Which one do you mean? Pope?
Pope?
Yeah.
The long hair, the bisexual?
No, that's Nate Maloof.
Oh, okay,
that's Nate,
okay.
Nate Maloof from Denver, Pope from Cleveland.
Pope, I liked Pope's style. Maloof, it was funny. When he first started, I was sitting there and I was just kind of like, I don't like this guy at all. And then by the end of it, I was like, I really like this guy. Because his style was definitely the kind of style where it was like, I'm going to bring all of you to me. And I liked that. And it almost where it was like, he had to outpace the other guy's just genuine, like, pop, 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 pop. And I think it eventually did. Because his style was good. He had jokes, but he had a lot of jokes. Whereas Homeboy had like one or two, but it was very much like in his style. And he didn't deviate.
Especially in the beginning. Yeah, it was like early, it was that first one kind of dropped and you're like, uh-oh, Nate. And then, Pope had like those first two that kind of rocked. And you're like, all right, well, this is kind of going to go away. And then they kind of flipped. It was almost like an arm wrestling match in a sense, right? So it was Pope in the beginning, just like a lot of flurry of punches, real big punches. And then Maloof was just this slow drip, just slow and steady. And then he had that one big pop and they kind of brought everything together and the rebuttal. And it was just, everything's kind of rolled off his back. You know
it was
what I
all
mean?
just momentum.
Yeah, like that Irish joke that he did, the dad leaving like an Irish goodbye. That was great. You brought up something like the big jokes, like when they're doing the whole like the school shooting jokes.
Yeah.
So, like those topics are already kind of heavy, and then you're doing a short and fast joke referencing that. You kind of like, I think that topic deserves just a little bit more meat to it, so that it could like really like hold its weight. Otherwise, the jokes that are not even that offensive are really great. Like he's saying the whole thing, oh, your dad left Irish goodbye. That's not like 9/11, or the dude saying, oh, you look like a chewed up Swisher Sweet. That's silly. That's stupid. It's not like saying, oh, like it's a racial slur or some shit. I don't know. I think,
but styles make fights, right?
Right.
I mean, like we're talking about the pageantry of LA, like, obviously we start that kind of stuff, but we weren't really coming with the punchlines as much as, New Yorkers come with punches and bunches. And like now you've seen Denver, you've seen Austin, and now you've seen Cleveland even. So you can kind of see a lot of these styles and where they're coming from, because obviously they're looking at the OGs. It's like when cats have Bloods in Cleveland or New Jersey, when it starts in LA, right? So they're gonna have their own style, right? So that's kind of what it is. It's Denver's silly, but they're going to be sinister. New York is just sinister, right? Cleveland is kind of coming a little heavier, right? Like with Pope, he's got this Midwestern thing where he's nice. Like, isn't that crazy that people are laughing at you right now because they know you look crazy? Like, that's so fun. He's just pointing out the obvious. He's natural, that kind of a thing. And then Nate is very easy. He's just like the Pizza and Liv in the last battle. He's very smart, very steady, silly at times, but knows that he can outright you.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of styles that make fights, and I think that was a great example of that, especially for the league.
Like some of you guys out there that are too smart, you might want to like go in the middle. You don't want to be too smart. You want to be just stupid enough. That makes you look more entertaining. If you're smart and then you're saying stupid shit, it's a paradox in itself. It's like a fucking whatever contradiction. That makes it more interesting to watch. But then if you're like a dumb guy that goes in there and saying smart shit, so you want to like play, you want to like adapt, and you want to like shift a little bit. I think because I've been seeing some of the most dog shit fucking battles. The most dog shit. I don't know who the fuck told these motherfuckers to even waste their time, my time, everyone's time. Just say who the fuck. But you just got to be, smart but not too smart. Remember that silly shit makes people laugh just as hard as any smart topic, man. Man, but to the rest of y'all, if y'all don't book me and let me be a judge, I swear to God, y'all, shit.
This guy is the first roast battle ever right here. Tekashi 6ix9ine, everybody. That was the final All-Star battle you're going to see from this countdown. U.S. International All-Star battles are incoming now that the Fringe has started. We'll start seeing those coming in next month. All right, let's get to the top 4 battles, man. What this is all about, right? The big, meaty battles. Let's go to Barcelona. I love these two. This is my boy. It's his second appearance on the podcast. It's 2-1 this season. I'm looking at you right now. Darren Colum versus the upstart, Miss Alice Russo. It's her 4th RBL appearance. She's knocking shit out the park this season in the league. That's Darren versus Alice. Let's roast. Barcelona.
This is Darren, that guy who, in hindsight, was a bit too old to be hanging out with you and your friends in high school. Darren told me the first thing people notice about him is his hair, but not me. The first thing I noticed was that he was a pretentious cunt. Many people know that Darren is dating a sex therapist. Few people know that it's actually court mandated.
If you do the crime, you got to do the time. I'm okay with that.
Oh.
Guys, this is Alice. There are 2 important things you need to know about Alice. Number 1, she makes her income by doing sex work. And number 2, she's poor.
That's great. That's really, he's great.
Yes. Alice is a cam girl with the emotional range of a doorbell.
Darren's an actor. You can tell because he's really good at pretending to be kind of interesting.
She's mad at him right now.
But truly, Darren's one of the most boring people I've ever met. The most interesting thing about Darren Cullen is that you can rearrange the letters in his name to spell renal ulcer. And a renal ulcer sounds like a disease that a lonely, broke, jaded, out-of-work actor would die of. But not Darren, he'll just kill himself.
I think it's nice that you've come dressed as a deck chair tonight. I think that's really nice. I think Alice looks like a cross between Avril Lavigne and Mrs. Doubtfire. Alice has got BPD, ADHD, a poor body image, and psychological trauma. The only thing that she hasn't got is a reason to go on. Alice says that her biggest fear in life is being stuck in the same place, which I think is weird because her face hasn't moved in 10 years.
Damn, she's dead. She's dead.
This is Darren, the cool Habsburg cousin. Darren told me his favorite theater role was in a play where he played a young boy sexually attracted to horses. This is true. In the play, Darren rode the horses naked and bareback, but then he mutilates the horses in an impotent rage after he can't get an erection. Or as Darren girlfriend calls it, a healthy expression of sexual desire.
Too smart.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. It's just that she got buried right now. She has to.
And Alice
he has
was
to
that
flop.
horse.
I don't think he will. What did he say?
And Alice was that horse.
Alice is bisexual, but she only dates men because women know better than to date Alice. Alice was recently engaged, but they called it off because they cited that they were both very different people, which I guess means her fiancé wasn't a miserable.
Yeah, these weren't strong like the last. She could win right now. This is her chance.
Darren is understandably a very insecure and resentful person. He's the kind of guy that would fuck you on a first date, then send you an invoice for the condoms. The condoms he didn't actually use. But that's exactly the kind of pretentious bullshit you'd expect from Darren. He tells me he's broke, but he actually has a life coach. So I guess you get what you pay for.
That was great. And what's wrong with the crowd?
Guys, give it up for Alice, or her cam girl username is Dead Behind the Eyes, Cold Between the Thighs. Alice's dad is a very successful audio engineer. He practiced when Alice was young by just tuning her out completely.
Oh my God.
And Alice is Australian, but she has Italian ancestry, which means that she needs both hands to talk and both kidneys to drink. All right.
Yeah, the crowd.
I don't have no renal ulcer, buddy. Darren's hair is giving Middle East, but the rest of him's giving middle of the road. Darren looks like the only person in the history of the IDF to fail the audition.
Guys, give it up for the girl guys, give it up for the girl at school whose only friend was the class hamster. That would have landed better if I didn't stumble over it. Alice was a very good student. She got into a good university. She got a doctorate. Shut up. She got a doctorate in viruses, and now she's a sex worker. So she gave up researching viruses, and now she just collects them. That's it.
Number 4 on the countdown this week. Number 4 in the world this week. That's Darren Colum, second appearance on the podcast this season. And Alice Russo, 4th appearance. You can see why that was. You can see why that's the top 4 this week. Those were much bigger punches, especially I've seen from you guys bigger reactions. You loved that.
Yeah, bravo.
You're sweating right now. You loved it so much.
Bravo.
How are you sweating? There's AC everywhere.
He did not hold back. Exactly what we were saying in the beginning. He did not hold back. He was smooth with it. He sounded intellectual, and he was saying some funny shit. A perfect example. All right, but.
No, Darren is a superstar, but you do sound like a girl who meets like a guy who's from London. He comes from LA the first time, and you're just like, wow, you sound so smart. He's just saying words, but with like a great accent.
Yeah, he's just got the accent.
What's his name?
Darren.
Yeah. Very, 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 very fucking cool. I think that the crowd felt bad for the girl. They didn't want to laugh that hard because once he swept that round was pow, pow, pow. It was.
In the beginning though, she kind of held her own. I thought she was winning.
I thought she was winning in the beginning.
Her opening 2 jokes were real strong.
Yeah, but he just started to take it away, dog. It was like he started hitting her real hard, and then I felt like I could just feel the whole audience start to look up her OnlyFans profile because they were. No, but I mean, she had solid jokes, but he just came in. He was just ruthless, and they were all like very funny. And they didn't seem like they were too heavy-handed. They were all just like very well-written. Like, dude, it was great.
He's a former champ, you know.
He could have been like, hey, she's a dumb slut, she's a dumb whore, blah blah. No, he was just like, she's a sex worker. Like he used all the appropriate terms.
Smart, right?
Yeah. And then he didn't fall into the pitfalls of like easily like being misogynistic and all that stuff when he could have just when he like let the big jokes do all the talking. And even the big swings weren't like super crazy heavy. They were just fucking really funny. Collecting all the viruses, that's just a good joke.
I mean, she's a sex worker and she's broke is outstanding.
And that's so funny.
Because it's below the surface. It's a small economy of words, and it's just so mean. You loved it.
She had some stuff on him too. The life coach one was great.
So great, yeah.
But the crowd that's what sucks is that you got to win the crowd back. Like they've got to be on your side. Yeah. They were kind of like they knew that she was
like,
toast.
Oh, fuck,
like they're
cooked.
like, you would have. Yeah.
I think the thing that really said it was the when he goes, "I'm glad you dressed like a chair, or what was it? Dressed like a
deck chair."
A deck chair.
Yeah.
That was such a funny, like, perfect joke because it was like not making fun of her like looks, her body type, anything about her being a woman or anything. It was just like, you look like a deck chair. It's such a clean, easy, no frills joke. No one could get mad at it. It's like you could literally be from any kind of background, anywhere, man, woman, this, that, whatever. You could hear that joke and be like, oh, that's clean.
Yeah.
Like there's no offense to it.
And then she even laughed at it. She was just like, I did.
Yeah. And I think almost that sets everything else up because you set something so low stakes, something that's so not like offensive that it then puts you in a light of like, oh, he's funny, he's smart, we are just fucking around. And then everything else you say, as horrendous it is clearly just a joke. Because sometimes you see people go up and they just go out swinging, and then it's like, oh, you haven't earned the right to be super fucked up.
Right. I see. Get into that. What does that mean, by the way? Because it's earning the right with the crowd, because you have to gain synergy with the crowd to be able to really just nail somebody, because they don't even know this person yet.
Because also they don't know you, they don't know this person. All they know is you guys are both agreed to go up and make jokes about each other, and that's why there's. I mean, I don't want to be like the perfect example, but when I had to battle, Greg Roque in the wheelchair, it was like, if you look at those 3 jokes, the first 2 jokes were very like simple, easy, just nothing crazy mean about him being in the wheelchair, and the last joke I end up telling is literally just me calling him a burden on his family. And but it's like, it's this thing of like, yeah, you earn it. You figure out how to like, that's why strategy is so important with all the certain jokes that you do and like the placement, because it's like you can do, like you said, like pop, 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 and then a big, really fucking mean thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like earning the right to say the mean thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat, you get him to that red, and then it's fade right there. You gotta finish him, all right? That's what the people want to see. That's what the game is all about. But I can't believe she didn't say anything about him looking like Russell Brand. That I think would have. But message me, DM me.
my boy. This is my favorite episode. I'm sorry everybody else I've had on, but you can't. This is the OG. He started this gangster shit. Without him being underage and getting in and being a nuisance,
so we'd still be running an open mic.
Sometimes I think I'm like, what if that night me and Josh bombed? What if it was like the worst fucking unfunny thing in the world? Nobody would be doing this shit.
No. It's even worse. They actually they saw you guys and were like, oh, we could do better than that. Yeah. And then every Tuesday since they've been doing it. Frank's one of them, by the way. He's like, oh, fuck, I'm better than those guys. Let's go to New York, man. These guys, we're talking about sinister people. These two, I don't know their records. I'm going to tell you right now. Divia is undefeated. She's 4-0. It's her second appearance this season on the podcast. Dave Sheehan is a monster. These both are monsters. Like two of the best writers and probably just the best performers in the Roast Battle League. Dave is underrated. I know Divia we bring everywhere. She's where she's supposed to be because she's awesome at this. She's obviously undefeated this season. Dave is his second appearance on the season. I'm excited to see this. I haven't seen it. But I've heard that's great. Yeah.
When I went to New York, I got to see Dave battle. He's really good.
Yeah, Dave Sheehan, Divia Gunas Karen. Number 3, New York. Let's roll.
No, this is not a reunion between someone from Epstein's client list and his favorite maiden of the evening. Stop thinking that. The only business relationship a billionaire would want with her is if he started his own clothing line and needed somebody to look after the sweatshops.
Okay, I just want to say it's an honor to be up here with Lance Armstrong's remaining testicles.
So
good. Dave, you look like Vin Diesel if Fast and Furious were just how his cancer spread.
I'm glad she could be here tonight, even though it meant taking time away from listening to a true crime podcast and yelling, "He deserved it!" Divia's brother is a doctor. Her parents recently gave her the family's coveted Daughter of the Year award. He isn't trans, there just weren't any other nominees.
That was sweet.
Listen, you are what you eat, which is why Dave looks like a sperm.
Oh, that's mean. Bro, you better come back.
Joke of the year.
Is that the same reason you look like an urban vibrator?
Urban vibrator.
You said urban earlier. Let's go for black.
Thank you, Bindi Eilish. Divia's mom is a realtor. She just recently put Divia back on the market.
That's so good.
The listing reads, nice exterior, sad interior, sweet garbage disposal, unoccupied for 15 years, needs fumigation, front hallway condemned.
This guy's too smart.
Background. Dave is Irish-Italian, so real bottom of the barrel white. This is true. His dad is a boiled potato.
She's fucking killing.
His mom hasn't been heard from in a while. Uh-oh.
Thank you, the tapeworm they pulled out of Al Sharpton. Divia looks like somebody dipped a Marlboro Light into Nutella.
Come on.
She's also like a condom, spindly, annoying, and men use her one time and then throw her away.
We're going to talk about who looks like the condom? Okay.
Damn.
You guys actually can't hear this, but the whole battle, Dave's just been muttering, one day they'll know my true power.
That's so funny.
Dave actually pays for feet pics. But only because his are webbed and he wants to look at normal ones.
Don't act like you know. Yeah, we gotta wrap up. She has to get back to telling overweight women how much she loves their confidence.
Don't.
This is actually. Nothing better when the audience member is doing better than you are. That's how I like it. This is actually our 4th time battling, and it's the most time she's ever spent talking to the same guy. Which is why her parents have officially arranged our marriage. You know what? I add more to that, and I can't forget it. I do forget it.
Are you okay?
Hey, in case you haven't noticed, it's Autism Awareness Night, and we're not exactly changing things up here.
So Dave can get back to being alone the rest of his life. Dave's a lot like a hairless cat. You know, he's an abomination. He hisses when he's upset. And we should drown him in a river. All right.
Dave Jean, Divia Guna Karen, Guna Sacred. Number 3, New York. They do what New York does. Very, very sinister. Just some mean ones. Towards the middle, thought he had earned it at that point, Dave did, and he hadn't. It was just mean, but I like your commentary because I can really follow along with what's happening. It's almost like, oh, she's heating up. It's almost like an NBA Jam commentator. It's really fun to listen to you like just break these down in true time, in true form.
I've been watching too many of these things, man. Shit, but yeah, he I think he was he didn't prepare enough. You know, I felt like
interesting.
Like he had some really good ones at the in the middle, close to the end. Could have brought those to the top. Started hot. Started winning. But she took advantage of him flopping here and there, and she had the short ones, but he was on a whole nother level than her. I was very excited for some of the jokes, especially the real estate one. That one was
so good.
I was excited for all the punches, but he was kind of like affected by him being injured in the beginning and shit. But you got to remember, guys, it doesn't matter, all right? It's not how you start, it's how you finish, all right? And that's how you got to fucking think, man. Pick it up, man. And don't read the fucking notes. It affects. I think, in my honest opinion, if y'all calling me the original one, I didn't start with notes. All right, I didn't take notes. Make people fucking fall in love with the moment, man. You reading the notes, it's fucking. You gotta read, you gotta think, you gotta feel. Fuck that. Just go in there, fucking ready, the back of your fucking hand, bro. Like I think so, man. But the guy, I had a lot of faith in him. I felt bad that the girl kind of like she wasn't even going. She had some good like smart, short, dumb ones.
They say you are what you eat. This is why Dave looks like a sperm.
Yeah,
that's one of the jokes of the year.
Yeah.
The potato one was great too. Yeah. Like she had some really good ones. That girl probably has like some anger issues and stuff. So he was going in there with a fucking feisty little fucking poodle and shit. But all you guys, don't hold back on the women, man. Like the fucking Russell Brand dude. That dude was fucking great, man. So just cut their uterus off, like all that shit. Make them unfucking, breedable, man.
Oh my God.
All right, but now say something nice about the ladies now. I mean, like, they've been dominating.
Yeah, she won. She definitely won. She won. She won. And
cut her uterus out. She won.
Yeah, it's fucking nice rack. I will say that. Look at fucking Earl Skakel. Ropes. Fucking goddamn. I can't hear you with the shirt on or whatever. Nah, man. Earl, love you, man. Earl's one of the only ones that fucking shows me love out there. Thank you, Earl.
So funny.
OG hater. OG. Hater in the corner.
Well,
yeah. What'd you think about the big Bangladesh theory battle?
I thought it was a great battle. I think it was kind of like what we were talking about. His opening joke was that should have been moved second or third, and I think that second joke he told should have been first. Because I get the not the intro, but it's almost like the preamble before the battle, right? And it was good, but it was just kind of too long, too wordy, right? And then his other jokes that were also maybe a little word heavy still hit very hard, but what's her name just had the quick fucking bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, the economy of words was really tight.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I mean, we've seen comics do a little bit more wordy, and that almost leads us on this journey, and then this big payoff at the end will hit hard, and it's a gamble, and it is a risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it's like the whole reason why you do it. Other times it's like, hit or miss. I think this time a lot of his stuff hit really hard, but I just think that beginning could have been a little bit better because I felt like she just took it. Had jokes, and yeah, it was good. But he had some fucking phenomenal jokes.
I mean, the mom getting back into real estate and selling her,
good.
and the listing. I hear you about the punchlines, but like the fact that he kept it to a real estate listing, and then obviously, I just thought that was really, really clever. Might have been too clever, not punchy enough, but the attempt in getting into it, I just thought that it. And I also think he thought would have carried. Obviously, it was just like they're gonna love this so much, gonna get carried. Then maybe he would have riffed a little more lubrication from the crowd had they been feeling it more.
Yeah. Like she mentioned how he looked like a evil villain. If he would have came in there with that attitude, with that fucking character of just like stern death stare and like everything loud and clear, he would have fucking had everybody at the palm of his hand.
I like him. Nothing to take away from the battle or anything, but both of them are phenomenal. And yeah, he's very interesting. I like him.
I mean, yeah, you look like Lance Armstrong surviving testicle. I mean, she looked like jokes. I mean, the essence of somebody jokes. She had, she had a lot of good, a lot of different forms that are in the roast battle, a lot of different forms in writing roast jokes. She kind of almost nailed every box. She almost checked every box.
I would love to be on a fly on the wall when she goes on a date, just to see her like.
Is that because she's Indian? That's really meaningful.
I know. Just like I would love to see her. Because I just imagine some guy like trying to talk to her, and I'd love to see like just the fucking funny like quip she has, like how witty she is with like just douchey dudes. Because I know she'd just fucking tear them apart.
I also want to point this out, man. Don't act like we don't know you women are hooking up with the funny guys and getting them to write the jokes for you, all right? We know sometimes, so we don't know yet. We don't know. We will find out.
I like that you bring that 2013 open mic energy to this podcast with the misogyny. I missed that a lot. You don't get that a lot with this 2025 class. This is old school shit.
I'm banned from Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge, man.
My man. All right, let's go to Chi-Town. By the way, how's the order right now? Does the order feel like it's like would you change anything?
No, it's getting good. It's getting good.
Yeah, this feels pretty spot on.
All right, good. Let's go to Chi-Town now. Real fun. We got a legend on the podcast and a future legend on the podcast on this one. We got Tito versus Paige. This is a heavy hitter, and not just talking about Paige's size. 2-2 in the season. His second appearance on the podcast. We love Tito. Paige, her 7th appearance on the podcast. Obviously, she loves to eat. She keeps eating the fuck out of this season. She's probably going to be MVP. Her and James Regal right now, probably neck and neck. Paige, you can't see her, so I would give her the slight edge because she's going everywhere. She's battling all over the world like she's Russell Brand in that South Park show. She's just fighting tugboats all over the world. Paige is going everywhere and fighting every good battler that she can find, and she's pretty much dominating. Let's go to it, man. Let's check it out. This is Paige Wesley versus Tito. Tito versus Paige Wesley. Chicago.
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be roasting Paige Wesley, a roast battle legend. She's actually been doing it for like 7 years. In fact, it's hard to get a rise out of her with insults. In fact, you want to get a rise out of her, you're gonna need yeast, salt, flour, and water. And put her in the fridge for 20 minutes.
I get sweaty if you don't. It is true, I'm fat. Tito looks like he's up here taking the extra steps I don't. Tito's mixed, his mom is Puerto Rican, and his dad was a Roomba.
Yeah, Paige is mixed too. She's Italian and Irish. She's a real McWhopper. Actually, Paige is married. If you didn't know, she's been married for 6 years, but her husband's been walking her for 9.
Tito. The crowd doesn't want to laugh.
Easy harness, so it doesn't pull too much. He's real gentle. It's great. Tito's dad died of a heart attack because his cholesterol was too high.
Hey, Paige, if you're here, who's controlling the tides?
Luna, Hispanic at the disco.
Thank you, honey, la boo boo.
You look like the only Labubu that comes with a switchblade.
Cool.
He wants it.
He was like, fuck, I know.
Paige, you dress like a rapper. I feel like your rapper name should be Two Chairs. But actually, her favorite rapper is Lil Wayne because they're both a little wheezy.
He flopped right there.
Asthma's rough, y'all. What's my favorite word? Inhaler. Tito was born on Friday the 13th under a full moon. You're like if Jason Voorhees grew up to be a purse snatcher instead of a camp slasher.
Thank you, Fupa Lipa.
You're welcome, My Chemical Bromance.
Slow down, Jennifer Lorax.
Anytime caliente topic.
All right. We'll end it there.
Is this scripted?
They're just riffing.
Okay.
In the kitchen.
It's a great battle. We're a real good duo up here. It's a real Rocky versus Bullcankle.
I'm wobbly. It's so dope. Tito lost his dad when he was 12. He didn't die. He just wandered away from him at the mall. I'm pretty sure that Tito was abandoned as a baby and raised by a pride of Hot Topic employees.
Speaking of the mall, you look like a soccer ball fucked up Dippin' Dots.
Women are the future. Like Dippin' Dots.
It's delicious, actually.
Dippin' Dots.
Paige Wesley, more like a Webster's dictionary. Fucking thick bitch. All right.
Was that intentional?
Stop me if you've heard this before, but you do have the right to remain silent. Tito is half Puerto Rican, half Mexican, or as ICE calls it, a person of interest.
Last joke. Paige is originally from the Bay, which makes her a fan of the Raiders. Her favorite are refrigerators and respirators.
Raider Nation. I know where you keep the frosting.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. So last year, Tony Hinchcliffe said that Puerto Rico was a floating island of trash. And I think that's racist and awful and inaccurate because Tito can swim. He doesn't float. What are we talking about?
That makes sense coming from an island.
That island's the only time you've been commonwealthy.
Bang! That's the battle.
Yeah, Tito. Good shit, man. Legend Slayer, man.
Number 2 in the world this week, Paige Wesley from the Bay Area, her 7th appearance on this podcast against the boy, Tito, who's an ex-champ from out there in Chicago. She went out there on his home turf and battled him. What you think about it, fellas?
Bro, Tito, I'm very impressed. You went in there fucking behind enemy lines and got the job done, bro. This dude is like fucking, it's fucking, the SEAL Team 6, man. Fucking A. Shit.
I loved both of them. I think they were both great. I do have to give the slight edge to Paige, but only because it's like Paige has been battling so much and people have battled her so much that they've used certain jokes against her, and I don't think it was any ill will on his part. But there's like 2 things that I've heard before. But I mean, it was... that's what you're going to come across when you're constantly battling Paige, you know?
And she's got this style where she'll tag your jokes on stage.
Yeah.
It's very like workshoppy. She's just like, oh, I like that. And she'll just tag it for you. It doesn't matter if it hits or not. She's just there. She's just having fun.
Yeah, sure.
And that's why we can always really appreciate Paige She may be retiring after this season, but I think if this is her swan song, we've swung now twice. I think this is a great way for her to kind of go out by this, like, this tour she's kind of doing, like going everywhere and just battling everybody. And she's heard all the jokes. So she's really dipping into her bag and trying to make sure when she misses this podcast that nobody's heard these jokes before. That, Fupalipa, I've heard from, who's that cat out in, God, I forget his name now. I was just talking to him. But yeah, that's a joke we've heard out in Austin.
The Webster's Dictionary.
Webster's
Paige,
Dictionary, the refrigerators.
Yeah.
The Raider Nation. So it's like, and Paige is fun about it. She's heard all the jokes, and she's not going to call you out like certain guys would.
Which really puts the momentum, stops the momentum of the show.
Right.
Which is like fine, but it's also like, well, yeah, you've just torpedoed the show.
Exactly. She's all about that ball rolling downhill because she will roll down fast.
Oh, damn.
That's my boy.
That soccer ball with the Dippin' Dots was great.
That was great. That was very good.
I mean, listen, man. Paige put up 40 points by herself this season, 36 for the Bay Area, and picking up points in ranked battles in Denver and Chicago, New York, and Austin. So just in the Bay Area, she's picked up 36 points. She goes to other places, she picks up points every time she battles, and just it has it filmed. I mean, there's nobody like Paige Wesley. In a season where there's 4 or 5 Bay Area battlers, could make a case for MVP. Paige is wrecking shop this season, as she always does. Make it, round of applause for Paige Wesley, everybody. We love you, Paige.
Wesley.
Rampage. She'll be out in Tokyo with Frank. This battle also gives Chicago a half point, and they have now a half-point lead over the Bay Area for the wild card spot. All right, let's go to the number 1 battle this week, fellas. You ready for this one?
Yeah, my hometown.
Yeah. Now, did we think number 2 should have been number 2?
With this one, we got to see. All
right. I'm just saying, like, between 3 and 4, do we think that 3 and 4 should have been behind number 2, or are they ranked correctly right now?
They're all great. Everything's looking good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, Frank? I know you're going to love this. These are your boys from the Bay Area. Can't believe they're number 1 this week. Josh Means, you motherfucker. All right. This is Logan Farr, 4th appearance on the podcast. Avery Dowry, 5th appearance on the podcast. Avery 6-1. Logan Farr's 2-6. The rankings, the records don't count. We don't care about that. It's about how you make the meal, not who wins when they're making the meal. God damn it. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Are you ready for this?
Hell yeah.
Number 1 of the week, Bay Area. Logan Farr, Avery Dower. Let's roast.
No, I'm excited for this battle. Like, I've never got to battle someone who looks like they just got jumped on by the Pixar light. Like, seriously, Avery, you walk like you're always mid-Macarena.
Thank you, Dad. I know, guys. I know that Josh booked this battle because we're both retarded, and I just want to make it very clear that disabled people, we're not a monolith, right? Like, I have spastic diplegia and cerebral palsy, and Logan's disability is his fault. Tourette's, man. It's been the whole show.
Yeah, I got hit by a train. Your mom did heroin while she was pregnant with you. Why does it look like you walk on Roombas? Just always going like you're practicing Kung Fu everywhere you fucking go. It's crazy that you're mid-fall every time I see you.
Are you done? Logan has a lot in common with another famous double amputee, Paralympic sprinter Oscar Pistorius. Yeah, they're both douchebags who beat up their girlfriend and think black and white people should be kept separate. The only apartheid that you should be worried about is the difference between your black legs and your white body.
Wow.
Fair enough.
That was smart.
Well, you guys aren't racist. I'm sorry you didn't like that one. Nah, it's fucked up. It looks like God drew your legs in cursive. Like he was over here, like, turns out God's still using AI to draw feet.
I'm sorry, that's insensitive for you. Everybody give it up for this Nickelodeon battle between Ren and Stumpy. Logan, he's a working comic, right? Like, he gets booked all over the Bay Area. The only thing that could ever stop Logan from being booked is full-length pants.
It's crazy you're talking shit to me. Top half Simple Jack, bottom half sea anemone. What you yelling at?
I'm yelling at Simple.
I'll fucking fight you. Oh, man. It's just crazy looking at you. Standing over like that. Looks like you're always mid-twerk. Just ready to throw that shit up.
That's a bad thing? Logan is actually, it's really weird. He's super insecure about his hairline, and I've never understood it. Because he's always had like at least a full head of hair. It just makes sense that you'd have a complex about things randomly falling off of your body.
Damn! It looks like you can still feel the earthquake going on. Oh, this is kind of crazy to me, because my disability made me taller. You're just fucked, dude.
Logan says that his ex's new husband is a great stepfather to his kids. But let's be honest, there wasn't a lot of shoes to fill. Logan actually, he's currently learning how to skateboard. That's crazy. That's like me learning how to skateboard.
Well, I just want to point out, it really does look like I'm from Russia right now. And it really does look like you're like from Chernobyl right now. I'm just saying dumb, disabled shit. You just yelling? Okay, I saw you behind me. Okay, yeah.
That is why that is #1 battle of the week. Avery Dower, Logan Fa. Fifth appearance on the pod this season. Fourth appearance for Logan. Avery is a budding superstar.
Dan Nolan 2.0.
For real. Like a chromosome of Dan's that he didn't shoot up or whatever. I don't even know if that's a joke. I don't even know.
Logan did great. He's a good battler, but man, homeboy fucking smashed. I saw
that was a clean sweep. He swept the leg.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
He swept the leg that God already swept. I saw him when I was up there in the Bay a couple months ago, and he was so funny. Yeah, I really like him. He's only improved since I've seen him. I did have one roast joke when I was there. I said he looks like he's always about to throw a boomerang.
Yeah. Well, like the Instagram or actual like the physical toy? Oh, okay. Yeah, he looks like if Andy Samberg would have got hurt in that Hot Rod movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if he got injured like permanently. What'd you think about that one, man?
Yeah, these guys, they have the wits and all that stuff. I just think that the guy, that Avery dude, he's good. The dude with the
I know this is hard for you because there's not a woman in here to
No, let's keep it that way. Let's keep these bad. Not just kidding.
There's men. I don't want to say anything bad about these dudes.
They did great. It just sucks that the dude has a very visible handicap with the whole paperclip legs and all that shit. It's fucked up. It just puts you in danger, and he held his own, but this
it just puts you in danger.
Yeah,
what?
It's just say, come on, man, you're a target, unfortunately, and I don't know what to tell you, but I would like to see this Avery guy maybe go up against one of the international motherfuckers. Let's put some flavor in that motherfucking, white bread. Let's put some fucking jalapenos up on that Wonder Bread. Let's
go.
Right?
Dude. Jollibee. Talk that Filipino shit.
Yeah. Fried chicken, spaghetti, meatballs.
We didn't have to go there.
Shout out Andrew DeLeon. He's the manager of the Cobbs now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my child. So, I mean, this has done. One of my childhood best friends is now the manager of that club.
That's cool. Shout out to Andrew.
Yeah.
Childhood best friend.
And that was because not because, but I had brought him around to stand up, and then I brought him to the roast battles and all this stuff, and then he just kind of got into stand up, and then he was always into like bartending and all that stuff, and then he really fell in love with running a club, and then he's working his way up. Dude, I truly think he's gonna be like an agent or some shit, because like he fell in love with that side of it, and he loves the roast battle. He loves all the comics up there, and like he's a good addition up to that scene.
I love that. That's like a guy who like goes to McDonald's like, I gotta work back there.
Yeah.
This place is, I just gotta get back there.
Yeah, and then he's the district manager of McDonald's, and you're like, holy shit.
It's like, this is the best thing. What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, great guy, great dudes, great women, all that stuff.
Papa John's. All right, man. That brings the Bay Area to sole possession of the wild card spot, the final spot, and only 5.5 points away from LA. You're not going to catch us. The LA point streak ends at 40 weeks. We didn't get anybody. We've been hurting, I'll be honest, since Pat left with the battles. We got to build some good battles. Logan putting up 15.5 points for the Bay Area this season. Avery continues his dominant run. Don't say run. Who wrote this? Avery continues his dominant streak and his dominant run with 18.5 points now this season. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. This is all means writing this. I'm not saying any more of this. All right. So this is what's happening this season. It's 102.5 points for LA this season. You can see right there, yes, 97 for Bay Area. They can catch us. If they keep putting those disabled people there, they'll catch us. They do really good things with the roast battle. Austin, I don't know what happened. 7th this week. Keep getting on the countdown. You guys probably have some of the most firepower in the league. And Denver, welcome back. A real hot streak for Denver, kind of ending off this. There's 3 months left in the season, Denver. I mean, you're not going to catch anybody, but, I'd love to see you get at least 30 points. You guys have some really, really good battlers out there. I mean, Liv's undefeated, to Pizza and Gilliland are legends. Jake, Spaghetti Jake. You guys have the whitest, dumbest names, by the way. Yeah. But all right. Barcelona is leading all the international cities with 59. Scotland right there is actually in the lead for international wildcard, 38.5 points, well behind Barcelona, second in the International West. Vancouver, Toronto bringing up the rear. Toronto, I don't know what's happening. You guys need to get some superstars. You guys have some with Hershon and Will Christensen and Sebastian and Amanda Castillo. I mean, you guys have Sarah Ashby. You guys have superstars in the league. What's going on? Vancouver, I like seeing you guys beat Toronto. There's a rivalry I want to see between those Canadian people. We're bringing in Newfoundland next year. You don't want those fucking Maine people beating you guys, but they're excited. International East, you got Manchester beating the crap out of everybody. London, Tokyo, you guys don't care. Sydney, I know you guys, I don't know what, you guys only do anything for like 2 months down there. So I guess you're not sending any battles, but really it's just Manchester. It's Manchester, it's Barcelona, it's New York, it's LA. New York's beating the crap out of everybody. Chicago, though, came back this week. Now they're only 10 points behind. You got Cleveland there at 38.5, Atlanta with 14. Shelley Gruenberg is really, really carrying that city. And then you got the wild card. The wild card is 97 for Bay Area, 90.5 for Chicago. Coming up, obviously Austin, Cleveland, bringing up the rear. Scotland's killing it right now. London, I would love to see you guys really, really kind of catch, or at least gain some momentum and catch up to Scotland for that international wild card. Tokyo and Vancouver, good to see you guys. And guess relegated to the WRBL right now in the league is Sydney. Just send a battle in with somebody good, Sydney. Do you not want to be in the WRBL? Do you want to be in the RBL or the WRBL? Do you want to go? You want to be with the, all the bad bitches, or do you want to be with WRBL's not bad, by the way. They're really good. They have an all-star game that's coming up. It'll be October 5th at the Mothership in Austin. They're fine. You're gonna be fine, Sydney. But just for stakes purposes, get some points on the board. Toronto, I know you guys are excited, but give us some better battles. Vancouver, you've been killing it. Atlanta, you guys don't even have a venue right now. But I'm excited to see you guys get a venue and send some battles in.
That's right.
That's right.
So this is all just league jargon I'm talking right now. You could have turned it off 5 minutes ago, but that's what's happening with the points. This is the OG.
Listen, if y'all need
the champ.
If y'all need some some counseling, some guidance, fly me out to your goddamn region and I will establish this shit, all right? I will scout out your most fucking your legit roasters. I could see them from a mile away. As long as you pay for my plane ticket and where I'm going to stay and what I'm going to eat, and I do have a mini pit bull, so I need
a service animal
accommodation as well. Okay, and yeah, man, you know, book me on these shows, please. I need some fucking work. I'm on Section 8. My back is up against the wall. I've been going to NA meetings. I'm in rehab. All right, for everybody that's worried about me, I'm working on it. All right, I'm working on myself. So just fucking book me, man. All these towns, y'all should be fucking flying me out. All right, let me help y'all, please. Or
roast counselor right here. Roast counselor Kenny Lion, the first roast battler in history with Josh Martin. Kenny Lion.
He's married.
Josh and Frank is married.
Son of a gun. Yeah. I'm here banned from all the dating apps. Can't get a girlfriend to save my life. Somebody help me, man. Shit.
Chicago, 90 and a half. That's Los Angeles. Okay. Frank, anything to plug before we get out of here?
Follow me on Instagram, Frank Castillo. I got a podcast, To Be Frank. Yeah, catch me in Tokyo. I'm excited.
We're excited about it too, man. Big announcements coming up. We're excited. We have some stuff going on. We'll see you next week.
Wait. Before we leave, RIP Accidental Chaos. Okay, RIP Turd Wheel. Ding Dong Show Monday nights at the Belly Room, 10:30 p.m. Love you, Don Barris. R.I.P. Boone Shakalaka. R.I.P. everybody. Love, miss you, Jam. Everybody, Mugzilla. Hope you're still okay. Yeah, I just and to everybody that's banned me from their fucking open mic, fuck you. All right, I don't give a fuck. I'm with the real deal. All right, are y'all in this chair? No, I'm in this chair. All right, I'm in the chair. Are you in the studio? No, I'm in the studio. Are you watching me on your YouTube channel? Yes, me. Okay, so put some respect on my name, motherfucker.
Roast Jumper.